Gatekeepers, get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. Gatekeepers, gatekeepers, get in here. What? I'm sorry. I've been talking and talking and talking and thinking that y'all could hear me. I had not added myself to the stage. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing? I hope y'all doing well. I thought I had already added myself to the stage, but I had not. So please forgive me for my faux pas. I'm doing a solid 2 minutes almost in here talking. Anyway, I was saying that y'all be holding me up to 2, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I know good well y'all ain't went to bed. I know you ain't. I know you has not. Uh-uh. Anyway, I'm not over here to do the review tonight. We'll do that tomorrow. But I did want to come on and share the news that we have so that you guys can be preparing for and letting people know about the interview that we have for Monday. And I'm glad that they were able to, let me change my, I'm glad that they were able to arrange it for the evening time. So it's at our regular time of 7 p.m. on Monday. So I need as many of you all in the house as we can have over here for the support of that. So without any further ado, here's what we got cooking. Some was in the kitchen. Wait, some was in the kitchen with Dinah. So this is what we got cooking for Monday. Join me for a conversation with actress Jen Jacob, who portrays Ashley on Beyond the Gates, this Monday, April 20th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, on the So What You Think channel on YouTube. I'll see you then. So yes, Monday we'll be sitting down with Jen Jacob, who plays Ashley who portrays Ashley on Beyond the Gates. I'm really looking forward to having this conversation with her because I know a lot of times people give this character a hard time. I do too, the character, not the actress, because I believe that the actress is doing exactly what this character is supposed to do, which is be very vanilla in her presentation of this character. Um, but that doesn't mean that things are not going to turn or rev up for Ashley. You already see that she's kind of being cajoled, if you will, a little bit to join into this ring that's going on to the hospital because Leah is trying to feel her out, I think. That's what I think. And so there are many things that we can talk to Ashley about that I look forward, not Ashley, but with Jen about this character of Ashley, her thoughts on it. I also want to ask her about her feelings about how the way the character's been treated. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because this character has not been treated fairly, probably. And I want to know, as an actress, how hard is that for her in portraying this? Does she just have to ignore us all and play the role anyway, or whatever? You know, so if you can think of any questions that you would like to ask Ashley, because don't sleep on the fact that you think there's nothing for her to bring to this conversation, because there definitely is. There definitely is. Thank you, Belinda. It's a win for us as a channel. So, well, celebration for us. I shouldn't say win because it ain't no contest, but it's a thing for us to celebrate as a channel, as a group, all of us, the replay gang, the people who are here regularly every day, the people, everybody, the mods, everybody's part of the gang. Okay, but anyway, I would really like to get her thoughts on some of the other characters. I would like to get her thoughts on where she wants to see this character go next, if she can talk about that. Where she would like to see it and where it's going is two different things, because I do not believe that this character is going to stay as kind of one dimensional as it's been. I think there's a reason why this has been painted the way it has, because when it turns, I do not believe that you're going to have seen that coming. Now, on the menu for tomorrow, we might have a little light uh something for Lynette, but Lynette better not be gone. She better not be gone. She better not. And we're gonna tear something up. She better not. Anyway, I didn't like what Kat did today. Because girl, how long we gonna beat this dead horse, honey? I know. For maybe that she was just kidding and blah, 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 blah. But I mean, what we gonna be 4 score and 7 years ago still trying to get back at this girl for something? I mean, when is the get back over? Do you want peace or no? And now because of you, we got to argue. Now we got to argue. Didn't even get peace for 24 hours. Here we go. But anyway, you know, I'm just saying. The previews for next week. Let's see. I can talk about those because my phone at. Let's talk about these previews for next week. Give me a second. Real Talk sent them to me. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay, spoilers for next week. Here we go, dear. Trying to see the name of it. Is this Primetime Dramas? Okay, so this is from their page. This week on Beyond the Gates, a shocking stabbing. Somebody getting stabbed this week. Did y'all know that? Hey, Var. Somebody getting stabbed this week. Did y'all know that? Next week, somebody getting stabbed. It leaves everyone reeling. So let's see. Monday. Danny confronts Andre about his run-in with Bill. Although Bill dropped science today, he did. Facts. Oh, see, they go to thunder. So let me talk fast. Okay. Anyway, so she's going to talk to Andre about that run-in that he had with Bill, and Chelsea turns down her mother's offer, whatever that is. Leslie and Vanessa bond. Really? Smitty has a new lead to share with Jacob. Derek and Ashley have a heated exchange about Grayson. Ooh. Okay, so that's good. And so we're talking to Ashley on Monday. So, I mean, talking to Jen, or the lady the actress who plays Ashley, on Monday. So we'll have the interview with her on Monday. Var, we have an interview with her on Monday evening. Make sure you hear if you can. Okay. So anyway, so they're gonna have a heated exchange about Grayson because I think it's Grayson that gets stabbed because he was down on the ground and the previews holding his side. So I guess Grayson's gonna get stabbed. Tuesday, Nicole seeks out Joey for a tense exchange. Oh, girl, you want it with Joey, huh? Okay, girl. Martin confides in Vernon, worried his past will ruin his political future. Well, you know, we all tried to tell you that, including your granddaddy. And then Bill tried to tell you, but no, I'm not worried about my past coming out. Okay, baby, it ain't over till it's over. It ain't no secret never that deep. Ain't no secret ever that safe. Tomas gets new intel about Lynette. Y'all better stop playing in our face. I know y'all better stop playing in our face. Haley covers her tracks, of course. Wednesday. Hold on, let me see what's going on with the weather. Give me a second. Okay, I don't reckon there's none of them places. Okay. Someone gets wait. Okay, so on Wednesday somebody gets stabbed. It's Grayson though. Martin updates a weary Nicole. Bill learns something disturbing, which puts Haley in the hot seat. She just gonna wiggle right out of it, so whatever. Tomas romances Kat while Shanice and Ted discuss their evolving relationship. Girl, listen, Ted done said that he had told you that y'all was slowing down. I guess now you about to find out that he had told you. Thursday, Joy witnesses an argument and then makes Martin an offer. Vernon gets an important update from Madison. I guess about that, what he wanted to know. You know what? We are not ready to deal with no storyline, another sad storyline beyond the gates. Now y'all got to ease up. Now we just had to go through this whole thing with Anita, and y'all gonna come out of that and go right into he think he about to get dementia. What in the world? Whew. Anita gets a surprise from Vanessa. We don't care. Ashley finds herself stuck between a rock and a hard place, and Ren's news causes Jacob and Smitty to panic. Y'all have forgot all about Ren, didn't you? Do we know who Ren is? Is Ren supposed to be Grayson or is Ren somebody else? Because it didn't say Grayson, it said Ren. 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 We done forgot all about Ren. Friday. Chelsea questions Bill about Haley. Danny and Naomi comfort each other. Danny and Naomi, mama and daughter, comfort each other. Why they gonna need to do that? Let me see. The day before. Okay, Wednesday somebody getting stabbed. Thursday, no more mention of it. Okay, then on Friday, Chelsea questions Bill about Haley. Danny and Naomi comfort each other. Jan's presence stresses Ashley out. Why? Nicole and Carlton reconcile just as Kyle swings by. Her house or her office? Vanessa makes herself at home in Joey's condo. We don't care. We don't care. But there's so many little nuggets in between there that they're not telling us that I guess we're just gonna have to look forward to. I guess. All right, so here's a question to the chat again, to the all 7 of y'all that's out there. Give me one question that you would want to ask Ashley. Give me one question that you would want to ask Jen Jacob, who plays Ashley. Think hard because remember that she relates to other characters. Jacob, Grayson, Leah, her mother, who her daddy is. Some of you remember she's got these hangups where she's like real neat and all of that stuff. So a lot of things. Her friendship with Naomi, her friendship with Haley. who the core of this character is. And then, like I said, I want to get into the things that she's encountered outside the show. That's, like people. I saw her do a video saying that people will put stuff in her comments like your nose is too big, you need to get it fixed. I still can't believe that people would be this rude. People have the nerve to tell you about the size of your ears or your anything. But why would you get on somebody's page talking like that? I still don't understand why people do that. Go to somebody's page and say, "That's ugly. You ugly. I don't like your hair." Blah blah blah. Like I thought we was taught not to say things like that to people, but yet here we are at home being keyboard gangsters. What's more? What more was she like out of her character? That's a good one. So make sure you all here to ask these questions and put them in the chat. But I like that. What more was she like out of her character? Hmm. I would like to know if she gets to get to have any input into who Ashley is and shaped up. Uh, what quirks she's given her. What tells, like, what little things has she given Ashley. I know one thing: she has the greatest highlights, lowlights of anybody on the show. I know that for sure. Her hair is always perfection. Perfection. Okay. But anyway, that's all I came on here to tell you all is that we have this interview for Monday with Jen Jacob, who plays Ashley on Beyond the Gates on Monday evening at our regular time when we're on for the review. So I don't know what that's going to mean for the review. I don't know if we'll do her interview and then come back and do the review. If I have time to do that, I might just do that. Do it that way because we definitely can't hold her on while we're trying to do a review too. We can't do that, okay? Um, but she's a part of the show on Monday, so we had to see. I got some popcorn. We had to see. So, I don't want to crunch on y'all. Hold on. Mm-hmm. 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 How does she feel about the whole Cat and Eva saga? Mm. She probably sick of it too. Everybody's sick of it. Everybody's sick of it. I bet you even Cat and Eve are sick of it. You know who else I want to talk to on the show? Somebody that's played a smaller role, like a one in or one out, or even the extras. There's nothing about this show that I can't find something to talk about it. An extra, somebody who had one time to come on and play a role, writers, directors, especially anybody in wardrobe. We're literally live after all tonight, huh? Just for a minute. Oh, but why we on here? I don't usually like to talk about real life stuff, but I got a question for y'all. So, that girl from Mary, right? Because I don't be liking to talk about real life stuff, but I want to talk about this because she made it so public. So, you done put us in it now, sis. So now we got to talk about it. That girl that was in Mary, right? Tina. Her husband had cheated on her some years ago. Teddy. She shot up, I'm sorry. She pop out up his car and everything. And then she brought that brother back on TV and took him on a whole world tour of apologizing for what he had did because I think this was somebody that she said was in their home and everything, right? Honestly. Hold on. Okay, anyway. So anyway, that definitely could have be a show by itself. They could write a whole show on this girl. I really think they could in her life. But anyway, she took the man back after what he did. She took him on an apology tour. They wrote an album about love and forgiveness, and they was on all of the talk shows, all of the things. And this brother had been cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating because she even talked about how she said, "I'm trying to forgive you," and more things keep coming out. And then I forget that, and then something else come out. She's like, "Why don't you just tell it all to me at one time and give me one knockout punch instead of, telling me over and over and over, hurting me over and over and over about who you cheating with?" But anyway, this was some years ago, right? Do y'all know that after they went through all that, He done filed for divorce from her. After all that, he done filed for divorce from her. I want to feel bad for her. I do. But girl, how I'ma feel bad for you? She smacked Randy. Who is Randy? Who did she smack? Who is Randy? I want to feel bad for you, sis. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. But 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and this wasn't the first time. He said enough is enough. You know what? He didn't want to be forgiven the most. See, that's why you got to be careful about forgiving people. Yeah, even though they were separated for over a year, you gonna let that man go and file on you? See, I don't care if they was separated. Evidently, that wasn't what she wanted because she didn't go around there and file them papers. But how you gonna let a man did you like this over and over again be the one to go down there and file them papers? The aesthetics of it all. I wish I would. You don't quit me, I quit you. Mm-mm. 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 That's crazy. And y'all already know. Y'all already know. She about to be on social media all over the place. This about to be a whole. I might have to start a second show to keep up with this. And I don't even like talking about real life stuff. But I tell you what, let her make one video. He did a reverse inner draw for y'all. Listen, you let her make one video about this, and it's gonna be a new show over here. I ain't lying. I ain't lying, cause the foolery gonna be fooling. The foolery gonna be fooling. Who said you said who to interview the church lady that slapped? Wait, you said who to interview? Oh, the lady that slaps. Oh yeah, I would like to talk to her. Um, I'm trying. We'll see what happens. Not everybody. Not you can't get to them all. You can't get to them all, but it was there's key people I still would love to talk to. I would love to interview Bill. I would love to interview Anita Vernon. I would love to interview uh, Leslie, of course. There's so many things I can ask her if she would just come over here. I would love to talk to her. And tell her, listen, I'm gonna need you to put one who gonna check me boo in there, okay? Who gonna check me boo? I need you to put one in there one time, girl, just one time. Um, of course, now I'd like to talk to Lynette. I would. Now you would, Haley. hmm that's not it, but if I could get in, if they say you could only pick one person out of everybody, ooh, it would be hard for me to pick because I'd have to just go with my top 5. I want to talk to everybody, but I would love to talk to Michelle Valjean. Oh, I would love to have a conversation with Michelle Valjean. That would be it for me. You know what? I am going to have a conversation with Michelle Valjean one day. We will have a conversation with Michelle Valjean. We will. We're going to speak it into existence beyond the pulpit. He did not want her to begin with. I can't say that because Tina was a nice looking girl. She has a really nice shape. She's probably fun, was vivacious, all of that. Y'all be liking that. But I don't know, girl. I think you had to forgive that man 6, 7, 9 times. See, first of all, I ain't about to forgive nobody that many times. You got one, maybe 2. Maybe 2. Mm-mm. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know. I don't even know if I would. No, we're gonna drag it out because I ain't about to let you go over there and be free and just go live your life in peace and harmony while you over here jacking up my stuff. That remind me of the show, The Gilded Age. Well, back in like the 1870s or 90s, whatever, men could divorce. They would make the wives divorce them, and then the men could move on and do what they want. But then the women would be vanished from society. I would never file for you. I would never. Back then, sir, I will not go down and file the papers down to the people. I will not. You and I shall have to live separately. You'll live there and I'll live here. But I will not set you free. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, Michelle Valjean, I would love to talk to Clifton Davis because I've been a fan of his since I was a kid. And oh, Tamara Tooney, the producer, the other oh, I was about to say her name. Mm. The other producer with Michelle Valjean. I can't remember everything now. Y'all know I'm getting old, but her too. Shoot, the people down to the NAAA to see the P. Baby, the NAACP, I talk to y'all too. There's always something to talk about. That lady that does the wardrobe, all of that. But anyway, what y'all think about that? Do y'all think that I'm going back to this Tina thing? Something was off with him. Yeah, something was off with him. His clothes all the time. He ain't never have his clothes on, never. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is the truth, just what I find. I know it's gonna be somebody that be like, I played the drum. I'm a singer, and I'm about to tell y'all the drama be the one. The drama be the one. The drummer gets more play than anybody in the band. Anybody in the band. Anybody in the band. The drama, and that's what a husband is. He a drummer. The drama gets more play than anybody. Let me tell you why. The drummer sets the syncopation for the music. When the drummer takes a solo, the drummer is making you groove to what he's doing. How that drummer play them drums, then women be thinking about that. Like, I'm dead serious now. You think about that. They get to playing with them sweeps. And then what they'll do is they'll pick a lady out in the audience. I done seen this many times. Sometimes they'll be looking at somebody in the audience and they'll start playing to their syncopation of how they moving. Now, here's another thing that I know. Singers and drummers end up hooking up a lot. Don't get in my business trying to ask me, have I ever? Okay. But singers and drummers end up hooking up a lot. A lot. And I think it is because as a singer, the drummer has to keep his eye on you all night long. Because how you're moving, how you're swaying, what you're doing, he has to match that. He's the person you're going to talk to the most in the band. Here's how I want to set this song up, and then I need to da-da-da. And then he's going to suggest something and say, you know what, have you ever thought about doing that to, like I remember one time I was doing this song and he suggested that I do it to a, like a New Orleans thing. And I was like, I never thought about that. Yeah, let's try that. But drummers and singers, but them drummers, baby, my husband is a drummer. Them drummers, yeah, okay. Ain't nobody else talking about get a horn player something. It's always get a who some, get a drummer song. Get a drummer song. James Brown might have been the only one who was hollering about the horn section, but I'm just telling y'all. That bounce, baby. But anyway, I'm going to be looking for Tina to drop her first video. And the very first video she dropped, I'm going to be right over here talking about it. And I don't be talking about it. I like to talk about stuff that ain't real. But I'm going to have to talk about that. Because I think she need to leave that scoundrel alone. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm sick of him. Just sick. Give me a second because it seems like there was one more thing I wanted to ask y'all about. I knew it was that because I took a picture of that. Oh, did y'all know somebody new is coming on to the gates? Did y'all know somebody new is coming on to the gates? Somebody named Ashley Jones joins the cast of Beyond the Gates. Let me upload this picture so y'all can see it because I know y'all chomping at the bit to see it. Hold on. I'm going to show it to y'all. Just hold on. I'm going to get it. Hold on. Keep the current resolution. Let me show y'all somebody new is joining the verses. Let's talk about it for a second. All right, now I gotta send this to my wait, not messages, messenger. Send it to my messenger. Okay, let me show y'all this now. Somebody about to join the cast right fast. Right quick. They coming through right quick. Hold on. Hurry up, thing. You moving slow. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Let's run back over here. Let's upload this right fast. Here we go. Here we go. Where the picture at? Right here. Boom. Oh, wait. Am I in the wrong place? Wait, okay, I think I'm in the wrong place. I am. Hold on. Hold on. I tried to upload it to the wrong spot. Okay, y'all calm down. Okay, here. Here we go. And we want this picture here. Boom. As soon as it uploads, boom. There she is. There it is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I knew I saw a U-Haul truck I knew I saw a U-Haul truck outside the other day. Oop. For who? Who had a U-Haul? What? But okay, yeah, this is the new person who is, I don't know. We don't know what role she playing. I know they say that she was on other soaps or something. I think I saw about her. But soap vet Ashley Jones joins the cast of Beyond the Gates. Who y'all think she gonna play? Because I'm thinking, she looked like she could be Vanessa's sister to me. Who done mentioned something about a sister? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, that can't be Joy's sister. Hold on. Do Joy have any kids? Joy, do you got some kids? Smitty? No, Smitty don't need no sister. We don't need this to be no sister of Smitty's. Tomas got demoted. What y'all mean? What y'all mean Tomas got demoted? What we talking about? What we saying? What we talking about? I say this is Vanessa's sister. I don't know. No. What y'all think this lady gonna play? Huh? Who's she gonna be connected to? I wanna know. Okay, let's see. Was there anything else I had pulled to say something about before I get out of here? But tomorrow night we will reconvene. She's reoccurring on Bold and Beautiful. Yeah, but she's supposed to be over here now. It says she's joining the cast. It says she's making an appearance. Is she a regular on Bold and Beautiful? Is that what y'all saying? Because I don't know what's going on. Join me for a conversation with actress Jen Jacob, who portrays Ashley on Beyond the Gates, this Monday, April 20th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, on the So What You Think channel on YouTube. I'll see you then. Y'all make sure y'all over here Monday. I works hard to try to get these interviews, and once we get them, I be needing butts in the chairs. I want to go back saying there was only 5 people over there, but that's okay. We can start out with 5 and see what we want. The channel itself, the numbers of the channel is going, even though I keep telling y'all behind the scenes there's things going on that I wish I could get into, but I can't get into. I wish I had another place for us to meet up and we can talk about it, but I can't. Okay. Hold on. Remove your car scratches in 60 seconds or get your... Okay, no one asked you anything. Stop talking. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. I had all this stuff on the menu for us to talk about, but we're going to argue about it tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys are available. Um, I know Saturday be busy for people, but if y'all want to come over here and argue and carry on, we can, because there's plenty to argue about. And is. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I do hope that everybody's had themselves a great day. I'm glad that again we dodged a really bad storm. We got some, but not as bad as it could have been. I pray for those that had to go through a hard time. Again, don't forget about Monday. I'm really excited about having this conversation with Jen. First thing first, girl, is your name Jennifer? That's what I want to know. Is that short for Jennifer? All right. So anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me for a few minutes. Um, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on. Va, I'm gonna let you come up here if you want to for a minute. Or whoever else is out there listening. I don't know. Y'all might want to come up and say hey before we get out of here. I was listening to another channel and they called themselves the Gatekeeper. What channel was that? Have they always called themselves the Gatekeepers? Was this on YouTube? Who was that? Inbox me, girl. Let me know who it was. I know I saw that on TikTok. Please do. You know, I've always been this kind of person. You can do what I'm doing. I'll just change up and do something else. I don't really care. I don't be liking it because it's hard to come up. Oh, what's it? Okay, girl. Wait, let me check this inbox, girl. Hold on. The block is hot. Let me check this inbox. All right, I'm sitting here looking at the inbox. I'm waiting for something to light up until I can see what it was, girl. Uh Congratulations on your interview with Jan Ashley. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. She was so nice because I was trying to make a thumbnail and then I made a mistake and did it through chat and chat had put a filter on her and she was like, I don't really like, and I'm like, I didn't even know I had did that. So I changed it, but she was so very sweet about it. She was just patient. And then she was like, my corrector on my phone kept putting Jacobs. Well, I would want to say Jacob and it kept putting Jacobs. So I was fighting with it all day. And then when I finally sent her something, it had the S on there, but she was just really sweet about it. She's a sweetheart. So I'm afraid y'all ain't gonna be able to say nothing about Ashley. You ain't. You ain't. I'm still waiting, Below Didi, to see who it was. But I think sometimes people do things like that so they can use the hashtag and it'll come back to their page or something. Because strange things have been happening over here. You can copy that stuff, but then you also need to be able to, mm-hmm, as well. Hey, Var. What's going on? Wait a minute. What's going on? Can you hear me? Oh, now I hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Okay,
Hey,
there
what's
you
going
go.
on?
There you go.
Where
Not
Miss
much.
Lil at? Is
Saw
she
you
down in
dropped
the
in link.
Scotland? Yes, 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 yes. I said you may as well come up here and tell the people, hey, I didn't see Miss Lil down there. I
Oh,
told her I
hello.
was
I
gonna
was
come up here.
I was writing you. I had put down about Tomas. They had. I heard they reduced his role. He's not a regular anymore.
Really? Wait. What you say?
They reduced Tomas's role. He's not a regular anymore.
Now how y'all know that?
I don't know. I was listening to somebody that was talking about it.
Now I know that E Daddy said that something had changed with him being in a cell or something, or when it comes on.
He wasn't in the opening credits, and they swapped him
Mm,
out, and they made Isaiah a reoccurring character.
really?
Yeah. So Isaiah now is a reoccurring character. So I guess it means like he's contracted or whatever to do X amount of episodes or whatnot.
I wonder if he wanted to be free to do other things.
Could be,
Mm-hmm.
could be. I don't know how that actually works because you got to think like they on this thing for like the soap operas run every day except for the weekends. Supposed to be like all year. So they kind of lock certain people down, I guess, in these contracts, and everybody else are like probably like freelancers or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Veronica said, when you posted the weather was bad, I said no, but you're here. Yeah. I just popped on because the weather, our weather is kind of off and on here, but we had a clear moment and I wanted to pop in to let you guys know that we're doing an interview with Ashley on Monday, which I had intended to tell you tonight. But I wanted to give you guys plenty enough time where you can start sharing it, telling people, inviting people. And it's going to be at our regular time at 7, which is really cool. So hopefully we have a pretty good, you know, audience over here for her. Audience over here for her at the same time. Hmm.
I wonder if she thinks she's gonna end up getting with Andre eventually.
You know, I still do. I think they will. I think they will.
I just would like to love to hear like their insight on like
Oh wait. Hold on. She
uh,
said her name is Vernice. Okay, thank you, Vernice. She says not Veronica, it's Vernice, like Denise Miss Jen. Thank you so much. But if I mess it up again, girl, just be like Vernice, Vernice, Vernice. Cause I done told y'all I'm old. Okay, what were you saying?
nah. What I would love just to hear like their insight on the different characters on the show, like not to give away anything because I know she can't really give away too much, but just
Mm-mm,
how they feel personally about the characters and where they would like them, where she would like them to go. That's why I wrote as far as her character. What would she like to see out of her character on the show?
mm-hmm,
And how does she feel about everybody else? The whole Leslie dynamic with Eva, different things like that.
mm-hmm. That would be good to know. Because, like I said, it's always something interesting to talk about as far as the show goes. Because even if it's what they think about other people and where things are going, or how things started, or you know what's different on set now that wasn't that way before. Because I'm sure with man 3 seasons, they got 2 more seasons at once. Wow.
Oh well, I was excited about that one. I was hoping, and the fact that every other talk show had, I mean not talk show, every other show had got re-signed already,
Hmm.
and they were like one of the last ones. But I guess they had to work out the contract and everything for that because for them to get 2 years guaranteed
Hmm.
is amazing. Nobody else
Yeah.
really gets that far as I know.
I thought that was kind of the normal, and that's why it was like they only got one.
No, it's normally a year-to-year basis,
Taya
as far
says
as I
that
know.
Isaiah was put on contract too. Yeah, I heard that he was. Yeah, because he's in the cell now.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like
Thank
when I
you.
first came
Okay.
on, they
Hmm.
dropped Tomas apparently, and they put him in there. They put him as a contracted actor on there.
I thought that they show you when you're in that episode.
I don't pay attention to the I'm not really paying attention to the opening credits per se or the credits. I'm just paying attention to people that come on and sometimes I listen to different people that talk about the show
Mm-hmm.
and they I guess somehow some way they be on the blogs or on their website. I don't know. They somehow got information and that's what they're saying. I don't know if it's 100%, but I'm
Okay.
assuming that it is. It
Okay.
makes sense. Plus, he wasn't even. I don't know. His character kind of his storyline really ran its course to me. I think.
Hmm.
I think it's no need for him that much. I don't think on the show. Same thing with Derek.
Now we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. But do you think that Lynette is gone?
Ah, dealing with these shows, you never know. But in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking, what else could it be?
Hmm.
It's hard. It's super hard because it's like she had to go to stop the bleeding. Like it was nowhere else to really take it
Yes, it
with
was.
Haley.
Yes, it was.
Where?
I mean, we don't need her with Haley. We just needed her.
But how could she survive without Haley?
She don't need Haley. Her and Leslie could have teamed up. She could have started dating somebody. She could have stayed on in town and continued. See, if they're gonna keep this
They took
storyline
her.
going
I
with
got you.
Haley,
Yeah,
that Haley is not gonna get caught yet, then it should always be her threatening to one way or the other. I could expose you. I could expose you. You know.
I feel
So
you. I think they
mm-mm.
wrote. I think unfortunately they wrote her into a hole. If they would have started off like what you're saying, I believe, far as if she would have came in and just linked up with Haley just to be in the mix and then latched on to somebody who had money or something, I think that would have been a better way to kind of take her. But they took her down this road where she's blackmailing Haley and different things of that nature. And now it's like, okay, we gotta get her out.
You
I don't
know,
know. That's the way I see it.
I don't think she was written to a hole, but I'm gonna tell you who I worry that they wrote into a hole because they did it too fast and too soon, and that's Shanice.
Yeah, I haven't been seeing her on there. She
Because
hasn't
where's
been
she
on
gonna
there
go
as of
from here?
late.
You done wrote her in with Ted,
Yeah,
and it was too soon. Now you got Ted wanting to get back with Nicole. Then what's supposed to happen with her?
I don't know. And they made and you brought it up, and I saw it as well. They made a pivot in Ted and Shanice. The whole time
Mhm.
Ted was telling Shanice, "It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's all about
Yeah,
you." And I see something with you. I see us going further. Now we don't both have to fall in love at the same time. It's not like she was getting on his back or digging at him like, "Yo, you
mhm,
gotta marry me" or something like that.
mhm.
But I don't know. Somehow it seemed like it freaked him out. And then he's telling
Andre,
Andre that he said to Shanice or whatever that they need to take it slow, but that's not even what happened.
he ain't even tell her that.
He didn't tell her that. And yeah, Ted, he disappointed me, man, because I thought he was like he was starting off like a stand-up dude, but now the conversation that he had just seemed real shady. It seemed real shady, and that woman really digs him. And if you really dig her, who cares who fall in love quicker?
Mhm,
Everybody ain't gonna fall in love at the same time.
mhm, mm.
I really hate that for his
Well,
character.
well, they brought on her aunt. They brought, so I don't know. Like, there's so many things that I'm like, what happened to that? And what happened to that? Like, they had him looking at that at June, and then that just went away. Now you had him really involved with Shanice, and now that's about to go away. What are we doing with Ashley's mother? Like, you brought up
The
that she
aunt
don't
had
know
to
who her
go.
daddy is. Okay, but what's going on with that? But so I don't know, man.
The aunt they brought the aunt. She's really not from there. I don't believe she just came to visit. They didn't make her like move there, so they brought her on for the whole Anita situation. But apparently they're wrapping that up. So the whole cancer situation they're wrapping up. So it won't be any need for Shanice's aunt to be there like on a regular basis. So I guess it was just like a guest appearance or something to that extent. And I don't know. Ashley mom, they bring them back. I don't know. It seems like they try to cut budgets because a lot of them side characters we really don't see that often like we used to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll see in the coming days what they gonna do or not do.
Her mom should be in a country club more often with Leslie. It seems like Leslie is always just by herself floating around, and they never really make a storyline with Leslie and Ashley's mom. I don't even remember her name, but they never have like a storyline with those two.
Leslie
They
needs a
should be getting into
sidekick.
trouble.
She needs a sidekick. She needs a friend, and that's why I'm saying they should have let Lynette stay.
You don't think she could have linked up with Ashley mom? That's what
Ashley,
they was trying
I
to do.
don't see Ashley mama ain't about to do nothing good with Leslie. We need somebody gonna do some stuff where they over there plotting on stuff.
Yeah, I know that would be a good matchup. Her and what's the girl name? I keep forgetting her name too.
Leslie, Lynette,
L- Lynette. Yeah, her and Lynette definitely would have been
you
a
won't
good
be on
match.
purpose to get you. You don't be forgetting his wife name.
As hard as she was coming at Haley, they should have had her get a glance at Lynette and put her under her wing, and that
Mm-hmm.
that that definitely would have been good. I would have liked to see that. But
Mm-hmm.
now they had her in such a situation where it's like she got the penthouse. She's trying to get the penthouse. She's pressuring her to give her more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't too much they could do with her after that point, man. Sammy had to do what he had to do because at that point, if she didn't get the money, she was going to snitch on Haley.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Not good, not good at all. But this week it was okay. This week was a okay week. A lot of stuff happened. What do you feel about the whole Eva Cat situation?
Oh Lord, I was so very hopeful for them that like we would have some peace with that, like and let them, at least if they would have let them got closer for a while and then fought, but then for Cat to turn around, like I know people think it's not partiality. It's just I don't like stuff like that. That
Hmm.
you made nice with this girl, and then the next day you doing stuff to poke at her again. But then maybe this is the way in real life things die down, is that it goes in slow pieces. You know what I'm saying? Because to
Hmm.
be flirting with her boyfriend and now you already did that. You've done that once, twice, three times. Like how many more times you need to do that?
Well, I think it goes to Eva's, let's say, confidence in herself,
Mm,
and it would also, yeah, it's just that because if you think about it, if Eva ignores Cat, how far can she go? If she really trusts this dude and knows that he's not going to stray, then at that point, whatever Cat does when it comes to that, it's not going to get anywhere. And at least they can be cordial. Because Cat has Tomas, like at the end of the day. And at
mm,
least they could be, kind of cordial. I think if Eva plays it right, then she could come out on top. But Eva knows what she did with Tomas. She
mhm,
knew where that little flirting and that kind of friendship ended up going. And I think she's not going to really be trying to have that from Cat.
mhm.
And it's going to make Eva look like the bad guy now, because now Eva going to be snarling at her and making comments towards her. They just kind of seem like flipping the roles.
But see, if I were happy in my life right now, like my grandma just got over this thing and I got a man in my life that really loves me, my business is going well, I would have time. I would not have time to be trying to pay Eva back for some foolishness. I just would not. you
See,
know.
I think,
So I just think that girl, grow up, move on. Like I was so happy for her on Thursday, but then here you come today with the, I just did it for fun. I just did it for fun, and I'm like, girl,
hold on, would we rather have harmless fun with her flirting with Eva's dude, or would we rather have the insults hurling? I think this was a nice little step because she still could have
Mhm.
flirted with him and still insulted Eva at the same time.
What I
She
didn't
only
like
did
about it,
one.
what I didn't like about it is that just yesterday you
uh,
had her sit down at the party and made her feel accepted, only to turn around and kick her in the stomach. And see, this is the kind of stuff that mean girls do, and I don't like that kind of stuff. Going outside of the character of Cat in real life, I don't like people like that. I don't like people picking on the underdog. I don't like people, reeling people in just to kick them in the teeth. Like I don't like that. So
hmm
I
hmm
just hope that it was a one off and that she's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did it, blah blah blah. Even though she didn't stay on the point long, and I just thought, well, this is just the writers doing, like I told you, this is what they write this stuff in to get us talking and mad. Because if you don't think somebody purposely wrote, we're gonna let them make up today and then tomorrow we're gonna have a fight, well, they gonna be mad. So,
But hold on, can't we have a ceasefire for the day though? And Kat never said, I'm welcoming you in with open arms now. She said, I cannot be mad on a day like today. You know
but
what
I
I mean?
mean, but
So
to
she
invite
put down
somebody
her weapons
in,
for the day.
but
They
to
put
invite
down, we had
somebody
a,
in and treat me like family, let me sit with the family and take a picture with the family, and then tomorrow you doing me the same way again. That was nasty work.
she really didn't treat her like family though. She said she could stay and have some cake. She was trying to be nice, and it was like, I don't know. And like I said, today she didn't start back up full tilt with her. She didn't. Like she could have insulted her. She could have said something else.
That's true.
She
Now
was
that's
just
true.
messing around with her and flirting with the dude, but she did not go full cat on her,
She
which
didn't. But
was a nice change
and then
because
somebody
it
here
would.
just said Eva could use a friend also as well.
Oh, on the show,
Eva does need a friend. She needs somebody
yeah,
her boyfriend, and she definitely don't need it. She don't. Her mother shouldn't be the only person that she um uh, uh um confides in.
yeah.
She don't need
They
to
could.
confide in her mama.
They got. They kind of still got Tomas as being her friend.
But
which is super
again,
weird. But he's still like a
she
friend.
don't be, she need a friend.
Yeah,
She need a friend.
there be too
Somebody
many
that, hey
actors.
girl, let me tell you what happened. And look, they ain't gotta be, look, if Danny got a friend come in and come out, she need a friend to come in and come out. I'm just glad
True.
Lynette didn't end up to be a friend because she'd have still been with somebody trying to get money, get her mama's money.
Yeah, Nicole got a friend. Uh, Ted ain't got nobody.
Ted still got Nicole on the brain.
Yeah, but Ted, you mean Danny? Not Ted. I said the wrong thing. I meant to say Bill. Bill has nobody. Ted do have Andre, but
Bill
Bill
got
has
Amy. Oh,
nobody.
you mean friend?
Yeah, he ain't got no friends. He just got Haley.
Money and power is his friend. That's all Bill care about. Bill like money and friend, money and power, and women.
I don't know. So okay, so what's the name? I guess everybody got their matches though. So Eva actually got three different people that she deal with.
Mm-hmm.
On a consistent basis. She got her boyfriend, she got her dad, and she got her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I think that's enough.
Mm-hmm. Sean B says she was happy for yesterday's episode, and Kat seeming to finally take baby steps to embrace Eva. But today's episode was disappointing. Yeah, I was disappointed in that. I really was. I was like, man, you could have let it went for a day, for more than this. Like, at least gave us the money to ride in here before y'all came and hit this fracking like a bull.
But listen, it wasn't no fight though. Can
It
we
was.
at least applaud that?
It
They
wasn't
sat
a
at the
fight.
table.
It was just unnecessary.
They sat at the table together. It was no argument. It was no fight.
I
And I
felt like
think
that
that was
song.
cool.
I felt like that song. Why do you build me up just to let me down? Okay, that's what she did. Built her up to let her down.
Baby steps. Baby steps, Miss Jen. Baby steps.
Yes, I
This
guess.
was this was a nice movement forward. I could see some progress that's going to happen between the two of them.
Well, I
Baby
need her to cut
steps.
it out.
Baby steps. Because you can't really go but so far after that. If Eva doesn't play into her, then what is Kat going to do tomorrow? You know what I mean? Like on Monday. Like, what is Kat going to do? If Eva doesn't play into the flirtatiousness of the situation, then what Kat got? Nothing.
Bilo Didi said Deanna and Eva could become friends. Vard,
I did not. Huh?
Eva does need a friend, a real friend, and she has no one. And then Bilo Didi says, I'm with Var. It was harmless tease, and I think we've turned a corner. Oh, we have.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just about to say something.
Huh?
I was just about to say something. I forgot what it
Yeah,
was.
I hope we have turned the corner because I'm stuck about it.
I was about to say. Either way. Either way. See, this is going to wreck
Mhm.
my brain. This is going to wreck my brain. I ain't going to remember. All right, next subject. I ain't going to remember.
You said next subject.
Because I was saying, I was just about to say. Oh, I'm not going to remember it. I'm not going to remember it.
What was it
Do you
about?
think that? Huh?
What was it about evening?
I think it was. I don't remember. I have no clue what it was about. I really don't. I was going to say something, and she said she agreed with me, and then I completely lost my train of thought.
Oh, after she said she agreed with you. Let me read it again. The first thing she said was Eva could. Oh, she says Deanna and Eva could become friends.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. There you go. You brought it back to me. I did
Mhm.
not realize that that the twins was that old. Like in my
It
mind,
was
I'm
drinking.
thinking,
Mhm.
yeah, they 21.
I
They ordering
told I
drinks and stuff.
they got to be older than 20. Maybe they older than 21. But I told you I
Yes.
think Cat gonna start liking that boy.
And I can see that now. At first, I'm like,
Mhm.
nah, the boy, a young boy. Like, I couldn't see that at first. I'm thinking he like 18, 19.
If
I did not
Danny
know he,
could
huh?
have Andre, Eva can like that little boy, that young man.
Oh, and I mean, hey, they close in age. Cat ain't no older than 24.
Hmm.
Cat ain't no older than 24, 25. And if he's like 21, 22, that's not that big of an age gap to really matter, other than the fact that he's still in college. Oh, one more thing.
Well,
When they said that Cat was born first, I'm
hmm,
like, yo, that whole switching baby thing is out the window.
because Cat was born first.
Yes. When would you have switched the babies? When would she broke in their house and grabbed the baby from out their crib and switched them up?
I
After
don't know.
everybody done been around that baby for 2 weeks, you got to think about it.
If
Everybody,
see,
go ahead.
that's only if Eva's birthday is when she said it is. Now, let me tell you something. Do you know how many people? Do you know how many people
Go
have
ahead.
gotten a hold of their birth certificates and found out
Uh,
stuff they had no idea happened?
I'm not saying that part ain't impossible.
I know somebody went to get their birth certificate, and the person said to them, who you know how you go apply to get it. She was
Uh,
having so much problems getting it, so she finally got a hold to this one woman, and she says, "I cannot give you your birth certificate."
uh,
She said, "But here's what I'm going to tell you: you need to get a lawyer."
yeah,
And she was like, "What? You need to get a lawyer?"
yeah,
Could
yeah.
you imagine?
No, don't
Because
want
what the
to.
lady was basically telling her is that the people you think is your folks ain't your
It's
folks.
not your people.
Them not your
Yeah,
peoples. And I'm talking about from the mom on back. Like it was like, ooh, what? So yeah, there are people who found out that they weren't born when they thought they was. Their name wasn't what they thought it was. My daddy found out his name was something different when he went to the army.
yeah. I've heard about it a lot. I've heard
Hmm.
about it a lot. But,
She made
but,
her
but
birthday,
I'm
and you
sorry.
know all black mamas keep control of your birth certificate.
Yeah, I heard them stories exist a lot, especially back in the day. Like people used to
Uh-huh.
change everything up. It's a little harder now. They got like hospital records and different things of that nature. But my thing is with the whole Eva thing. Okay, so let me get this straight. So Leslie had her baby first, and she knew that Nicole was going to have a girl.
Okay, here's a question because I'm trying to remember this. Here's a question because I'm trying to remember this.
Good.
Remember Nicole was talking about all the problems that they went through trying to have a baby.
Yes.
So, question: do you think
Good.
that they tried IVF?
It's a possibility.
See, and with Leslie breaking into stuff, you just never know.
Matter of fact, I
You
don't
just
know. I
never
don't know if
know.
they try. I mean, I don't know because I don't think it was a problem with her getting pregnant. I thought it was a problem with her keeping the kids.
Yeah,
She kept
that
having
too.
miscarriages.
That too. So I just that's what
So
I was
if
trying to
she,
remember. But
yeah,
it's a show. So they're gonna find an interesting twist in it where it's gonna be like, wait, what?
but I just can't see the switch because it just listen. I know it's a soap opera and anything goes, anything happens, and if they write it that way, I'm gonna be shocked because I'm like, wow, I never thought of it. But I cannot see how that could be possible. Like she would have to know that Nicole was having a girl. She would have to have her baby and then switch the birth certificate. It's too much. But either
I
way,
don't know.
I'm gonna get off of that. I got something
Well,
for you though,
listen, you
Miss
know
J.
what was interesting? Okay, what? I don't want you to forget.
No, I'm not gonna forget. I'm not that bad. You should really watch Divorce Sisters because your man Carlton in that thing, and I think you would enjoy it.
I might watch it, but I can't really be reviewing no more shows. But dig this, I want to say this to you right quick.
Mm,
Ted is not a Richardson. I mean, it's not a Dupree.
yeah, I know.
So to say to Eva, you will never be a Dupree,
Hmm.
why they write that?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I just don't think it's going nowhere.
You just never know. But whatever, let me tell you one thing they need to do is hurry up.
You
We
do-
don't. You don't
uh,
need to draw it out a long time. Just have some more foolishness to come behind that. But I don't like this thing they trying to get ready to have us worried about Vernon having no doggone dimension. I don't like that.
I mean, they not really. I don't think they paying attention to their audience. I don't think they're dishing out enough of the drama. I don't think they're dishing out enough of the. I don't know if we can say the word. The S word ends with an X. I don't think they're
Mm-hmm.
dishing out enough
Say
of that.
smack.
Smacks. I don't think they dishing out enough of that. I
Mhm.
like the show. I love the show because of certain key plots or whatever, and I'm wrapped up in it. And they got great writing on it. Like the writing is good. But I said this before, the storylines don't be hitting. It is not. They try, but I mean, come on, man.
So Taya says the other theory is Leslie took one of Nicole's embryos since Nicole was going through IVF and she implanted Nicole's symbrio, meaning that it was Ted and her baby, and she had it put in her and had her baby.
what?
You
I
know
heard it.
that's why it's called a symbrio. Well, is that why it's called a symbio? Let me see.
I
Or was
thought it
that a
was an
typo?
embryo. It's an
Hold
embryo.
on. Yeah. Hold on. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just saw something I'm looking for. What y'all doing with all that? What is every time I see something I need on Facebook or Marketplace, it's way in somewhere I can't get to. Lord. Okay. I'm gonna save this thing anyway. Okay, but anyway, let's see. Um,
What
I
would you
wonder.
like
I
more out of
wonder
the show?
for them to close up storylines faster and move on to something else. We don't need to draw something out this long. Like whatever's gonna happen with Haley needs to happen so that the next part can go on and happen in the next one. Like just because she get found out doesn't mean that Bill got to break up with her. Just because they found out about the drops don't mean this or that. You know, Bill Bill could just be a man the way men be being. Well, she dropped the drops, but she didn't know she was dropping the drops. But at least let's find out that you know she dropping the drops.
Well, talking to my wife, I found out a perfect way to keep Haley and also in this storyline.
What's that?
Bill can find out about her, right?
Hmm.
Bill can find out about her, but Bill is a crooked lawyer.
Hmm.
So therefore, all they need to do is have Haley get some dirt on Bill, and then it
Hmm.
would be mutual destruction. You know,
Mm.
if she found out that Bill was part of the whole part of the whole Martin
Mhm.
situation,
Mhm.
or if she found out that Bill was in some illegal criminal deeds with his
Mhm.
practice, and I'm sure he is, she could dig that up on him and hold that over his head. So if he threatens to go to the cops or
So that
anything
even if you
or
find
try to
out about it,
unalive her,
yeah,
yes, she can say, "Yo, if I come up missing, this
mhm,
information will be sent to the cops, and you will be done." At that point, Bill would have to leave her alone, make up something why he not with her no more. But I could see where Haley could still float around, and still get some money out the deal too, but yet not go to jail.
that's a good one. I also think that Deanna is not gone because I think that Randy took too much time to tell her what was really going on, and I
You mean
think that
Lynette?
yeah, Lynette. I'm
Lynette,
sorry. Now you
yeah.
got me doing it. That that Lynette is not really gone, and that he took too much time telling her stuff. And I think that they really are about to try to run game on Haley because I think he got tired of Haley talking down to him like he was the dumb, stupid one.
Yeah, I do.
Plus, Lynette was putting it on him.
Yeah, that part too. But see, here's my question:
Hmm.
how is Lynette living? Lynette want that money. Randy don't have that money to say, you know what, I'm gonna float you and put you up in this nice
Well,
apartment.
she done got a nice chunk from Haley, and don't forget she got Haley's ring.
Yeah, but she wants more. She don't really want to sell that ring right now, or she already would have sold it. And it's like,
Mhm.
how long will she have to sit on Tuck? And why would I sit on Tuck when I can milk this chick the whole time? Why would I sit on Tuck willingly?
Mm.
Now, if Randy got her tied up somewhere,
Mhm. I don't think
then
she's tied up nowhere. I think they somewhere scheming together.
I can't see them scheming together. She don't need Randy. She everything that she can get out of Haley without him. Why does she need Randy? That's why she said it's my penthouse, homie. You can pick out the bed. You can help maybe with the bed, But this
Mhm.
you he was like, yo, I'm saying just slide through. She don't need him.
Mm.
So at that point, any she can get way more money without him than with him. You
Mhm.
know, her goal was to suck Haley dry, suck
Mhm.
Haley and Bill dry. Why do I need Randy? What is he gonna do for me? Nothing.
Mhm.
Stand
Mhm.
there.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I can't. Man, I can't see her not living high off the hog for
Mhm.
months or whatever it's going to take to do what? What's my motivation for that?
Hmm. So that is a question.
Give me my money, Haley. Put me in this penthouse. Randy, like, nah, I need you to, because she's not going to be in the penthouse no more.
Mhm.
She can't, I mean, not the penthouse, the hotel. She can't be in a hotel no more, and she's not going to have her penthouse. So where does that leave her to go?
She thought she
Um,
was moving on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
yeah, and if Randy said, I need you to lay low, she's not going to try to hear that. And what we going to get from me laying low?
I don't know. I think they scheming together.
Ah.
Lynette ain't just gone like that. No, sir.
So, Miss Jen, let me ask you: if you
Uh-huh.
was in that situation, why would you lay low? Why would you magically stop asking Haley for money? Why would you magically not have her funding your life? What do you think he could offer her that would make her not do that?
I think that he done figured that they've put their heads together to end up getting her locked up, turn her in, keep
They
the
don't want
money.
her locked up. Keep
No,
what
I
money?
think I think they want her out of the way and out of the picture. They want that
Oh,
money for themselves, and because I don't. Let me tell you the truth. I have never believed that Randy believes that Haley is going to give him half that money. I ain't never believed that.
okay, me neither.
So I think that he's trying to beat her to the punch. And with this girl,
But
one way or another, maybe they can accomplish that.
by keeping her on tuck until Haley magically
Hmm.
offs Bill,
Yeah, because with Lynette out of the way, Bill and them not investigating her no more. She's disappeared. Like it probably clears up some stuff while they go work on some stuff. And then meanwhile, he can control Haley thinking it's just the two of them when really that other chick is behind the scenes working things.
a woman like Lynette is not trying to live a modest life.
She said, why did he steal his wait, let me go back to some of these questions. I don't want to skip too much. First of all, Bilo said that Bill must be impervious to poison because ain't nothing happened. Bill would ruin her financially. Nicole would be Eva's biological mother, and Leslie would be her mother. And I made a mistake. Wait, Nicole would be Eva's biological mother, and Leslie would be her mother. And I made a mistake. It's embryo. And I made a mistake. It's embryo. Oh, she said she made a mistake. It's embryo. Okay. Nicole could be Eva's biological mother, and Leslie would be her birth mother. And I made a mistake. It's embryo. That's what she's saying. So why did Randy steal Lynette's phone if they're working together? I think so that it would appear the way that it appears. So I think he stole it, and then maybe he's just maybe it's just part of them working on the plan. Like after they left it, maybe he filled it in and was like, "Look, I'm gonna take your phone. I'm
But he
going to."
already took it.
I know, but I'm saying, but what it allowed him was to be able to pull the phone out. Because here's the real question: why did
Uh,
he need to send the text in front of Haley? And see, when he showed it to her, she was like, "Oh, what you doing with her phone? Is she gone?" And he never did say yes.
for dramatic effect.
He never did
'Cause
say yes.
I don't think he's impervious to lying to her. I think he would lie to her if he had. I don't know. It just certain shit, certain stuff don't make no sense. Like it just really don't. But you could be right. The writing is the writing. But to me, like that I can't see a world where Lynette would stop grabbing money off of Helen. Yeah, we can still work together, but she gonna put me in this penthouse while we working together. She's still gonna keep giving me money while we're working together for
Lynette
the
may
bigger
show up.
picture.
Lynette may show up and tell Bill everything, and then she be the apple of his eye for that. Because and then like I said, because I think her end game has always been Bill.
She can do that now. What's the
Mm-mm.
waiting for?
The waiting is maybe just for setting Haley up. She done went back to using them drops and all of that stuff, and where it could be like, you thought that I was doing something to Haley and Haley was doing it to me. Like if you come back and tell all the stuff, it's like being the first person to what do they call it when you go into court and it's the first person to turn witness?
Yeah.
She got to be the
Um.
first one to turn witness. Okay.
Yeah, but she could do that at any moment. She doesn't have to wait. She has so much on Haley right now that it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't even matter. She got text messages from Haley. She
Uh-huh.
got Haley's past that's in her back. And like Bill, don't be stupid. All she got to do is say, Bill, don't be stupid. Get an investigator and dig into her history. You will find out that this girl is a fraud. And if
Mm-hmm.
Bill doesn't do it, he's just super dumb. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't think he's that dumb. I think he probably wouldn't tell Haley that he's going to dig and investigate, but
Mm-hmm.
you got to at that point. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You have to do it. So
Mm-hmm.
if she wanted to rat him out, she definitely could have gave him her past previous aliases. He could have Googled her record, anything. Ask this
Y'all
chick
mark,
where she went to
y'all
school at.
mark my words. Y'all gonna look up and Haley and Lynette gonna be standing there talking about, "Hello, Haley." Or she gonna walk in and she's sitting in the country club and she gonna be about looting it. I fell out.
See, I never watched soap opera, so it's hard for me to
Me
really
neither.
put on my.
Me neither.
It's hard for me to put on my soap opera brain because I'm still. I'll be focused so much. I'll be trying, but
Yeah,
they do off the wall stuff.
I ain't never either. Let's see. He sneakily took Lynette's phone without her not. Right, that's true. He did, but I still don't believe she gone. I think that was for us. Lynette
Uh,
ain't no pushover. You're not just going to run her out of town. No, you're not, and you ain't about to just do nothing to her neither.
yeah, yeah, she's not no pushover. So Randy is not going to have her willingly. See, I'm gonna use the key word willingly locked away somewhere, laid low, waiting for what, and waiting for how long. I can't see her willingly doing that. A woman like her, she
Mm-hmm.
needs the money. That's why she hustles the way she do. That's why they scam how they scam. She needs that. She wants that money, and I don't see her doing that. For what reason? I can't see the motivation.
Taya says that she don't see Randy turning on Haley. That's his family. She don't act like that's her family.
Don't matter.
And
Dudes are
family be
dumb.
turning on family. Trust and believe.
Dudes are dumb. They take all kinds of abuses from people and just
Mm-hmm.
keep going. He's used to taking abuse from Joey.
Mm.
He's used to it. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I do think he flipped. I don't think he flipped on Haley.
Mm.
I think either he got her locked away or he offed her.
Mm-hmm.
Either one of those.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. They said, well, us shall see, us shall see. But then I'm gonna read some of these comments and I'm gonna get out of here because I'll be back over here live to do the review and the hangout tomorrow. Wait,
All
where's
right.
the oh I did wait. Oh, I see what I did. Hold on. No, I definitely don't think Randy's off Lynette because look at what his behind did in the racist situation. Mm-hmm. Ronald says Anastasia is divorced. I would love to see Lynette bag her ex, Mr. Belclair, and move out of case.
Yeah, give
Ooh,
us
Lord.
something. Give us something instead of these. Oh my good. The Haley and Bill saga is the only interesting storyline, the main interesting storyline out of everybody else. A
After they
lot of the
showed
other
up,
stuff.
I'm
Hmm?
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying a lot of stuff kind of is entertaining, but it's like I could take it or leave it. Like the whole Jacob stuff, I'm amused by it. But when I see that storyline come across the screen, when I see it and I see Jacob, I'm like, oh God, here we go. You know, and that whole thing where the bull just beat him up like that, and he coming in there with broken ribs and everything else to Haley. I mean to Naomi. I was just done, man.
He ain't even hit him that many times.
Yeah, he hit him that many times, and he did hit him hard. He on the ground.
In the
I'm
hood, they'd
like,
have been like, "Man, get up."
pretty much, man. Pretty much, but yeah. It looked like next week, the bull might get stabbed. I don't know, or something. Grayson.
Grayson, I think he got stabbed.
Yeah, and that's their mode of offing people is to stab them. What happened to the gunplay?
Oh my god.
Jacob should have got pistol whipped. I'm sorry.
No, mm-mm. We don't want that for that character.
It's a character, not in real
Mm-mm.
life. Just a character. But go ahead.
No, because poor Naomi would have had a heart attack. And see, my husband would have had to quit right then. I'd be like, "You off the force?" And I'm about to tell you, I'm coming down there to that alley to cut up.
My main thing is she worries so much about him, and I get it. It's understandable. She got a burner phone. He got a burner phone. Why
Hmm.
don't he just text her every night, baby, I'm okay? This is not like back in the 80s where, it wasn't no communication like that. It wasn't no cell phones. She got a burner. He could text her every night. He could text her periodically during the day. Hey, baby,
Hmm.
I'm good.
Hmm.
Nobody would be the wiser.
Nobody. I mean,
I don't
if you
get
could
it.
text me once a week, you could text me every day.
Yes, he could text her every day. He could text her every 3 hours. He could
Hmm.
just shoot out a text. I
Unless he
don't get
feels
the.
like
I
that
don't
keeps
get it.
them distracted, because that kind of stuff can keep you distracted.
He's already out there distracted about her when he's
Mm,
talking to instead of talking to Smitty about her, he could have shot her out a text.
mm, mm,
Hey babe, I'm good. He talking to Smitty. Oh man,
mhm,
I really wish blah blah blah. And every time he sees Smitty and even right Grayson, it still have him thinking about his life because Grayson is connected to Ashley, who's connected to his wife. So every
mhm,
time he sees these people, every time he does a drop, he's thinking about his wife. Why
mhm.
not shoot her a text in that once you get done making the drop? I'm sure he got some free time. He got a car. I'm sure. Is he walking around the place all the time? He's not 24/7 on duty. Just don't certain stuff don't make sense to me.
Taya says that Lynette was messing things up for Randy and Haley, so I see Randy wanting to get rid of her. Her greed was so much when she was asking for so much in so little time. I disagree. I think that Haley was the one showing all her greed, because Haley was not
Helly?
interested. Yeah, because there's been a couple times he done had to say, "You ain't trying to cut me out." And she's like, "Boy, I ain't about to cut you out. I'm gonna get," but I don't see her sitting over there going, "Yeah, I'm gonna give my cousin $5 million. I am." She too greedy to want to get that money up, and I think he saw that. And I forgot what happened. Where it was a moment where you could look and you could tell he was like, she about to try to do me in. She ain't about to do nothing." And I think in the end, she was intending to take him out or turn him in. Randy don't trust her. That's his cousin. He
Mm.
know.
Yeah, but they have been working together for years. This ain't their first rodeo.
Mhm, but
So,
he liked that. He liked that Lynette though. He ain't killed that girl. I mean, he ain't done nothing to that girl.
but what about that, Miss Jen? She had to break them off before. This is not their first con that they ran together. So she had to been
He
breaking them off.
he was looking at her the way he was looking at her when she walked out that door. He ain't did nothing to that girl.
We will see. Hopefully, we will see soon. Oh, I was in the
Hmm.
middle. This storyline can go. I mean, the Jacob storyline can go. I really want them to wrap. They just need more, man. We don't have too much to look forward to on the show. I mean, if you really think about it, except for the Bill and Haley saga, like that is the main thing that we have to look forward to. Nothing else. They gave us everything at the beginning when they gave us the anniversary. I think they gave us that kind of quickly with the whole out and Eva and that whole situation. They gave that to us in a couple months. Then they gave us the Danny at the wedding of Bill and Haley. It was a build up to that, and that happened, and they gave us that quick. And everything else, it's just been lackluster.
You know what I think they have to remember, and this is real talk.
Mm,
Black people are impatient TV watchers. We are.
that
This is
part
why
too.
we talk to the screen. This is why we yell stuff out. Because we are impatient with TV. We are. We want to hurry up.
I want to hurry up, but I want something better. It's not to hurry up. I need a storyline that is just as intriguing as the Bill and Haley saga. And I think they got a winner with this whole impaler thing, but I don't think the audience is accepting it like they would want us to.
They keep
How
introducing
do
too
you feel
many.
about that?
They keep introducing too many. I done told you we impatient TV watchers.
No,
You
I'm talking
keep
about the
adding.
impaler thing.
I'm
Do you
talking
like
about
that
the impaler.
storyline?
they keep adding too much stuff into it. Like when we think we got it figured out, here come another piece. Here come another piece. I mean, listen, we impatient TV watchers, y'all better come on, wrap it up, get on to the next story. We want the next thing.
But do you like it though? So like, I want them to wrap up the Bill and Haley saga, but I like it. It's the
It's
only in.
it's cool. I mean, we
Okay.
done put Derek over there. Hold on, there's a tornado warning in effect for who? Okay, that ain't me. Cause a warning ain't a watch now. Warning is a warning. It means it's on the ground.
Mm.
A severe thunderstorm warning in effect for who? Okay, that ain't me neither. Okay, so listen. They just have to keep this in mind when they write black folk is impatient. When we watching TV, want you to hurry up, get to the point, and then just be ready with another storyline. And then when we log on tomorrow, be like, guess what happened today?
That's what I look forward to. That's what I look forward to. How long has this Bill and Haley storyline been going? I know this whole
Mm-hmm.
Impaler shit. Oh, God,
Mm-hmm.
getting late. I know the whole
Mm-hmm.
Impaler stuff hasn't been going on that long. That long. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering how long has the Bill and Haley saga been going on for? When she turned evil.
You know, she started out sweet and innocent, and then what was it about 6 months in?
That's what I wanted to know. Around what time did she
Seems like
turn
it was
evil?
about 6 months in because at first she was all I did boo boo dee dee boo boo. That's all she was
That's
doing
around the
at
time.
first.
That's when your girl checked out, right? One of the ladies that was calling up here before I started calling, she was on the panel.
Real talk.
Sometimes, yeah, her.
Real talk
That's
left
a
when
that's she
Real
checked
talk
out when
left
that
when
happened.
she loved Haley and Bill, so that she was like, oh no, that's it, that's all. But I can't remember if that's why she left or if she left because Bill was messing around with you know, Danny.
Oh, Danny.
I can't remember which one it was. Either
Wasn't that
one,
all
she ain't
around the
like
same
that.
time?
Hmm.
Wasn't that all around the same time, within like a month or so of each other?
Could have been, but they got to messing with her storyline. She ain't like that. Oh,
I'm
so
saying
we
that
all.
to say. Oh, I was saying
I was
that to
just.
say. Oh, sorry.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna read a comment. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that to say this storyline has been going on for almost a year.
Hmm.
Like, that's why I really wanted to wrap up. It's been too long. The Bill and Haley thing. Now this Impeller stuff is, though, as much as I'm not super into it as I could be, it hasn't been going on that long, so I can give that some grace. But this whole Haley trying to off Bill been going on for a little bit now. It's like, wrap it up. But go ahead.
Yeah, he either gonna have to come and he going to find out or go.
Yep. There you go.
I done told you we impatient TV watchers.
There you go.
You can't watch movies with us if you gonna be upset about us yelling out to the screen. Don't come to the movies with us.
How does the
You know.
people that's on now feel about it? What are they saying?
Hmm. Sean Below says she's happy that they were renewed for season 3 and 4. Yay, me too.
Me
I
too.
hope they don't give Verna dementia. I hope not either, because my dad had that. I don't feel like going through that. Thank you, Miss
They getting
Jen, for
there.
speaking up about what VAR is talking about because it definitely shows y'all aren't soap watchers. We're not. We're not invested in that Impaler storyline. We do not care. Neil says, I don't get it. Why watch it if you don't like this? And they're wait, I don't get it. Why watch it if you don't like this and that practically everything? I
um,
don't know what that
I
question
get it.
is. Was it
I
something
know
we
what you're
said?
saying. Why am I watching it when it's so much about the show that I dislike? Because there's so much of the show that I actually love. I love the writers. I love the characters. I love all of that. But it's just certain storylines. I like the listen, listen. I don't like the Jacob storyline, but I like certain aspects that come from the storyline, if that makes sense. So it was funny to me seeing Jacob getting kicked on the ground. Like, I enjoyed that. It was entertaining to me. Does that mean I like the storyline? No. Certain aspects that come out of the storyline, I kind of like. I don't like the whole Jacob and Grayson interaction, but I do find it funny him and Smitty be meeting up in the dark alleyway, and Smitty got his hoodie on. That is entertainment to me. It's
Excuse
funny.
me, that is his disguise.
Yeah, he's in his disguise. That's that. No, the whole Anita getting cancer storyline, that was depressing, but it was still good writing. It
Hmm.
was good to me. Did I need 3 months of that? No. Could I have dealt with maybe a month of it or an episode? Absolutely. Could I have dealt with a month of this Impaler stuff? Cool. But they stretch it along so much. But I'm invested
Listen,
now. I got to see where it goes.
we don't even know that Leah is the impaler.
Am I cutting out or is that you?
No, I said we don't even
Hold on.
know that Leah is the impaler.
Nah, I don't think she is.
We don't even know that yet. But the whole thing about why watch it if it's things you don't like is because sometimes people like to watch things that irritate them because like I said, if you stir emotion out of people, you've done your job.
Yeah, but
Mad, sad, angry, or indifferent.
the majority of the show, I mean, a lot of the show, like I like the Eva dynamic. Like I like the whole Cat and Eva saga was interesting to me. Their feud. I like to see Ted and Shanice together. Like I love them as a couple. I'm entertained by Joey and Vanessa. I like their dynamic on the show. I like them as a couple. I like Joey as a character. I like Bill as a character. So yeah, it's stuff that I don't like about. You don't have to 100% like something to watch it and enjoy it. Plus, it's a show that comes on every day. Me and my wife can sit up at night because that's why I don't even be in the chats like that. I normally watch it at night while I'm eating dinner.
Hmm.
So it's just something to look forward to every day.
Hmm. I get that. Taya
But I can
says, right.
criticize it.
And you sure can. I think right now they don't have the heavy hitters involved in the Impeller storyline. It's just Jacob, Leah, and Grayson. We just met, so we're not invested in those two yet. That could be true. I agree about Jacob because I've forward sometimes. Maybe Randy and Mona got locked. Maybe Randy got Mona to lock Lynette up in the church basement. I also agree about the Anita storyline. It's going on too long and dominates something, making it depressing. Yeah, I don't want to be depressed. My best friend left here with that very same thing
Yeah,
in a very short
nobody wants
amount
to
of
see
time.
that.
And then now they're gonna be talking about dementia, which I lost my dad to. Like I'm like, I don't want come on now.
Nobody wants to see that. Nobody. I mean, I want it. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you can have dull moments to pull at your heartstrings, but I
I'm for
don't need it
awareness.
stretched out.
I'm for awareness. And then everybody doesn't get the kind of outcome that Anita got either. So I think they need to steer away from stuff like this, especially, maybe you hit on it and then keep it moving. But
hmm
mm-mm,
This whole
mm-mm,
Anita stuff could have been in the background. It didn't have to be like almost whole episodes dedicated to it. They could have had it in the background. Like we know Anita got cancer, we know she's going through it or whatever, but don't have it in the forefront like they
mm-hmm,
had it. I look at it
mm-hmm.
that way. Don't have it in the forefront because oh my god, it's depressing. I want I want to be entertained, and I like sad stuff sometimes, but I don't want to see it every day.
Now I'm gonna pre-ask a question that I had ready for you guys for tomorrow. We're gonna get out of here on this.
All right.
You can only choose one to come back, Lynette or Doug.
Wow, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. Um, Doug.
You want Doug to come back?
Yeah,
What he gonna bring to it when he come back?
I think he brings more drama. The whole impact about with his kids coming back. What is Joey's going to do in this whole situation? Um, yeah, I can kind of see Doug, but then again, if you bring Doug back, then that's gonna mean that Joey is getting booked and they're trying to lock him up now, and I don't want Joey to leave. So I would say Lynette. Yeah, I would say Lynette. It would have to be Lynette.
It
Final
would have
answer.
to be who?
Lynette.
You bring her back.
Yeah, final answer. Lynette.
Mm.
I want to say
I
Doug
was
because I would love to see him come back, but I don't think Doug. after the first initial with him coming back, like the impact of him coming back would be amazing.
Hmm.
But after that impact, where do we go from here with him? I think if
Mm.
you bring Lynette back, Lynette can still come in, still cause drama and different
Plenty.
things of that nature.
And be Leslie best friend.
Yeah, I can see that. Like you said, Leslie best friend. But
Because
Doug coming back.
especially after Leslie has begged and begged Haley to be friends, and then she said no, it would be perfect if her and Lynette would become friends.
Yeah, I had to look at it like on the lines of this is a soap opera and we're going to have many episodes to come. And
Many.
if this was a movie, I would say 100% Doug. 100% Doug. I don't care what you do to Lynette. 100% Doug. Why? Because it's over in 2 hours. You
You
know
know
what I
what I
mean?
wish?
So,
You know what I wish they would do? I
mm,
wish that they would have, like, once a year, have a Beyond the Gates fandom, right? And because since they be listening to this sometime, I hope y'all listen to this. And if it happened, y'all know you got it from here, and that's all right. Just mention us and come on and give us some interviews. Okay, but look, they need to have a Beyond the Gates fandom. And when they have this, stop having
mm,
stuff where press is just talking to you. Talk to the audience about stuff. Get
mm,
their ideas about where things are going. Like they should really have something where they're asking questions about how people feel about the storylines. What did they like? What's working? What's not working?
yeah,
Uh, let the fans get up and have their say about stuff. And if you're going to be talking to the cast and stuff, let them talk about stuff that really matters. And because I really resent a little bit when people who are doing interviews don't watch this show because
yeah,
I don't want to hear you ask stuff that we don't want to know about.
yeah, yeah. You know what? You make a valid point because I watched this show called Paradise.
Hmm.
And every week, every episode, they have a official Paradise podcast
Hmm.
where one of the characters from the show would come on there to talk about the show.
Hmm.
And I think your idea is a great idea, and you should push to be the official Beyond the Gates podcast.
I would love to, but I
They
think
should
that they would go with other people, but that's okay.
Yeah,
But
but they should really have an official Beyond the Gates podcast where every episode, every day or whatever, they have a conversation about the show with one of the actors or once
that
a
would be
week or
good.
something.
That would
That
be
would be
good.
good to have the actors come up there and it's part of their contract or whatever that they have to
Mhm.
come up there and sit down and talk
And
about last week's episodes.
especially when they have this fandom, they should have people come who are uh um who have YouTube channels who review
Mm-hmm.
this show.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Once a
Definitely.
week podcast, and have one of the actors come up there, guarantee every week
See,
to
let me tell
sit
you
there and
something.
talk about
Because
that
I
week.
said this in the beginning. Love and Marriage Huntsville became the biggest show on OWN, not
Mm,
because of the show, but because of all the things that went on the internet about the show. That is why that show was number one on OWN.
mm-hmm.
Content creators got to fight, and still got beefs and stuff with each other. I would never want to be in that. But what I'm saying is that the show took on a bigger life outside of the show than the show, but it still made the show big because you had to watch it in order to talk about it. And da 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 da. So Beyond the Gates could be that.
I wonder
Beyond the
why they
Gates
don't
could be
do it.
that because I don't really think they know that like that. I mean, I really don't because Love and Marriage Huntsville was one of the only shows that did that, and they
Mm,
definitely have all the makings in order for it to do the same. They do,
mm-hmm.
they do,
Mm-hmm.
because people are so interested in every. If when I tell you the impact they're having on restaurants, like people are like, is there orphanages? There should be a orphanages. People want the merchandise. People, if anything surrounding this show, they would be like, "Oh, I'm about to eat that up." And I tell you, could you imagine instead of keeping all that wardrobe, if once a year they would open up and sell all that stuff, and then buy new wardrobe? Because you know
Yeah.
who did that? Oprah did that. Oprah had a store across the street from her studios where she sold her stuff.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, they should promote it more.
They should be doing the
I
same thing once a year.
I don't know why they're not, but it is what it is.
Your chance to
They,
get these earrings, your chance to get this here, your chance to get that there. They should do that once a year.
I agree. I agree,
Hmm.
and I also agree with you with the with the whole podcast situation. Like they should really do stuff like that, but they're not doing
I
it.
am a,
And
I'm a idea person. Like I can have some great ideas about some stuff, and
hmm
I really do hope one of them is sitting at home in their very expensive mansion, listening and thinking. And I know on Monday somebody probably gonna run into the office and say, "I had an idea. I thought about this."
hmm Oh, Miss Jen, let me ask you: when
Uh-huh.
you interview these people, do you ever ask them to tell another cast member?
I have said that on the when I'm interviewing them, but I don't really know if that's poor form for me to do that. But I do say because I don't know if that's poor form to do that, and I don't want to be offensive to anybody by saying that. But
I
there
don't.
was something
Yeah.
that somebody did say behind the scenes that I'm going to go back and tap on about.
Okay. Because it's
Mhm.
like, for you, I think, what I mean? Like you saying that, it's just like, I don't know, it's like you owning a restaurant and
Mhm.
somebody comes in and then it's like, I hope you enjoyed yourself. And if so, can please tell a friend, about
Mhm.
us or,
Mhm.
can
Mhm.
tell people about us? Same thing with like, listening to the podcast. It's like, tell a friend who watched Beyond the Gates to come to my channel. Like, that's just what you do. And I think that if you kind of like, like approach Ashley or whatever when she comes up and be like, hey, if you enjoyed yourself, it'd be nice if, you let your other cast members know about I'm an up and coming.
I don't really know how to run things. Like I don't really understand the how to make your stuff grow. Like you know what I'm saying? How can I say this? I'm not that kind of tech savvy sort of, but if I was
Mm,
able to partner with somebody who could take care of that end of things while I do the creative stuff, I know this
yeah,
channel could grow to be something pretty big because there are so many things I would like to do, but because I'm a one person machine, I can't do them all. If you think in
yeah,
terms of I do trivia over here, we have celebrations for stuff when stuff is going on over here. Like we everything that's about the show we are on top of. You understand what I'm saying? So
mm,
why wouldn't this be the place that, when you get through watching the show, you should come over here. Well, I'm not saying to cut out nobody else's channel. That's not what I'm saying. But
no,
I think that having the panel discussions, I think doing all those things is really cool.
yeah.
And
I
I'm not
think,
a.
I think, okay, I'm sorry,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, and I'm not a soap opera watcher. I watch this show. That's it. That's
Hmm
all. And I don't know. I mean, it would be great if somebody would come and tap and say, "Hey, why don't you do such and so?" Because I just think you need somebody who really watches the show to
Yeah.
do that kind of a thing. That's what
And
I
that,
think.
that's the same thing with like celebrities and anything. Like if you're I don't know, if you're in an insurance game and you happen to land a big client, a celebrity client, and you
Mhm,
do good work with them, hopefully they will tell their friend who might need who might need that in the future. You know what I mean, and so on and so forth. And I look at your situation like you're slowly getting there because you are getting these interviews now.
mhm,
And if I don't know, if Ashley comes on and she has a good time, if she could think to tell, I don't know, Naomi or Leslie, what a nice experience she had or whatever on the show or blah blah blah.
mhm,
I
mhm,
think I think that could really like set it off.
mhm,
If they word of mouth, Ted tells Carlton and Carlton comes up,
mhm,
anything.
mhm. And while I think that I know there's people who will be like, well, I curse a lot on my page, so I'm different from that page. And this person is like, well, I really cover things from this kind of a view, so I'm different from that page. And this person, but I think a variety of different kinds of people is a good thing in how they cover it. But yes, CBS, I would love to be the person who officially got to do that. I mean, I could do that
But you might not need CBS though if you keep getting these interviews. Like you
if
probably you know
no, I'm saying
when you
if.
keep getting. Oh
I'm
no,
saying if.
let's
No,
say
you
I
say
ain't
you
trying to.
changing the season win.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna change it. I'm gonna say when you keep getting these interviews and doing a good job at them, hopefully tell a friend to tell a friend.
That be the thing. But you know, that's another thing though. I do know that I have a problem with this. I'm not a person that likes to ask for things, and I have friends all around. It's like, girl, ask not have not. You got to ask for what you want. You
Yes.
have to that. So maybe I will find a way to do better at that.
Absolutely. And if you feel, any kind of way, write it to them. I don't know if you feel weird asking personally, write it to them or something.
Hmm.
Because like that, like if Ashley tells different people on the show about your show, that
Hmm.
could really
Remember,
blow everything up.
remember, Keith said he was like, "Oh no, we're aware of your channel." He said because we talk to each other, we show each other stuff. He said, "No, we know."
Okay.
No, and I was like, "Oh, okay,
Okay.
cool." I hope it's good things they're saying.
Well, apparently so. They keep coming up.
I have to work at getting that. That don't just happen.
Yeah,
We
but
got
they not
another one.
denying you.
We got another one in the queue too. We're waiting to hear, waiting to happen. Yeah,
Gotcha. Because
but
at the end of the day, I think these people enjoy it too because they're, how can I put this? Their stardom, I don't think is that high.
it's not me though. I think that they really enjoy you guys as well because the audience is so engaging and you guys are, like you're in the chat and you're asking questions and this and that, and I think they enjoy all. I think it's the audience too.
Okay. Either way, you
Hmm.
got it. No matter what it is, you got it. And they come in there. It started with the director, Fidel, and the fact
It's
that
crazy how he found us.
the fact that you got him, and then Ted came up, major cast member on the show, and
Hmm.
Ashley, she's a big cast member on the show. And you had the articulate. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name.
Oh,
Uh,
Maria Howell.
yes, you had her
Hmm.
on the show. Yeah, you rolling.
Yeah.
You rolling, and this is within the last couple months.
Hmm.
So to go from Fidel, which was like months ago, it's like you're kind of getting a little roll going, which is great for you.
That'd be nice, but
Yeah,
like I said, we got another one in the queue. We just waiting to make that happen.
there you
But
go. You're gonna be the
yeah,
spot they go to.
I have my ones I really, really, because like I said, there is nothing and no one that works on this show that I wouldn't want to talk to, honestly,
Who were
because
you
I can
naming?
make it.
I didn't know who she was.
Say that again.
Who was you naming? You said a real name, and I didn't know who it was. You said I would really, really, really love to interview her.
Did I say this earlier?
Yes, and I can't remember the
Did I
name
say
that you
Trisha
said.
Mann?
Was that her? I don't know. Who was she on the show?
Or Miss Fi- Sh- Leslie?
Oh, okay. What's her name?
Yeah, Leslie. And then I said, um, man, you made okay. So Vernon,
It was Michelle
Anita,
or Nicole or somebody. You said their real name.
Nicole. Did I?
Yeah, you said their real name earlier. I can't remember what it was. I can't.
You're
But
not talking
so
about Maria Howell.
no, I don't
Okay,
think you
no.
said Maria Howell.
No, you. I thought you was asking me what somebody's name was, and I said Maria Howell.
No, I was wondering. You said somebody. I would love to interview this person, and I can't remember what name you said.
Ain't nobody I would want to talk to, like honestly,
Okay.
'cause I find it all very interesting. Even if we talking about the person who makes the sets, build the sets, there's a lot of like I'd be like, okay, so let me ask you something. So okay, so what's that like for such and so? Like I can find something interesting that I would find interesting about it. I don't care what you do on the show. That's
I can
interesting to
see
me.
that, but for me, I would want to interview like one of my favorite characters though. That's just me though. Like I would be cool with interviewing everybody, but like everybody has their well maybe not you, but a lot of people have their dream picks. Like, ooh, if
Mhm.
I could, even actors, if I could, they have me to play with everybody, but it's like, oh man, I would really love to have acted with blah blah blah. Like everybody has that.
I really wanted to interview Jen, so I was really glad that she agreed because she is one of the characters of non-color on the show. And
Mm-hmm,
so and then looking at her struggles that she's had, not struggles, but the like I said, people attacking her
mm-hmm,
physically, her looks. She's a beautiful person, a beautiful lady.
mm-hmm.
But
And yeah, also like how I can't believe he would go for her over Danny, like all that
mhm,
kind of friction at the beginning.
mhm,
And I'm like, you like what you like.
mhm, mhm.
Everything don't float everybody boat. They just don't.
And it would just be it's always interesting to see what people's personalities are like behind the character,
True.
you know. And so I'm really looking forward to talking to her. So because this just solidified today, so now I got 2 days to get this interview together. Whereas in the past I've had, three weeks or 2 weeks to get it together. But I'm like, ooh, okay, gotta get this together.
So it'll be on at 7 o'clock,
7 o'clock
and I'm
Monday.
ahead of you, so that'll be 8 o'clock my time.
So it's 12 o'clock with where I am now. What time is it where you are?
1 o'clock, I'm ahead of you an hour, so it'll be 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock your time. So
Yeah, I'll
our
be on.
regular evening time, yeah. So yeah, make sure
Hmm.
you guys come through for that interview. But
And
anyway,
what time
man,
you
I'm
getting on tomorrow?
um now that's the question. Now see, because it's Saturday, I was like, I don't know what time I should come on Saturday. What time is a good time for Saturday?
Uh, 7.
Okay, if I'm around, then I'll make it around 7.
Probably like 7, 8 o'clock. I guess like on a Saturday when everybody kind of wrap their day up, kind of,
Mhm.
and it's just in the house. Because if you do it during the day, I think people won't be out and about doing what they're doing. Plus, the weather's been very nice around the country.
Mhm.
So even though I know y'all got storms and stuff, I'm sure y'all days was nice and warm.
Let me tell you something about the Chicagoland area.
Mm,
It was 85. I told y'all it was
there you
85,
go.
and it was
Yeah.
something. And tomorrow it's gonna be in the 50s.
Oh, tomorrow's
For
gonna
the
be
next
50.
3 days, it's gonna be in the 50s for the next 3 days.
It might be that here, but either way, Saturday. I know a lot of people had to run around to do. So I would give it like evening time at least, like 7, 8 o'clock. But
Mhm.
it's whenever you're free.
Mhm. Yeah, that I so about 7 is cool for me. I believe. I agree that as well. Wait, I agree about that as well, Var. I swear they be giving dementia. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll stop watching. I think I said that. I would like to see the map of Fairmont Crest. An Instagram page with content about Beyond the Gates is a good way. A lot of casts be on their Instagram pages. I have an Instagram page. I hardly ever get, and that's why I was saying if I had somebody who could like run social media while I
Mm,
do the creative stuff, would be perfect.
mm,
Or just somebody to know all that different stuff. But then, and not only that, I didn't tell y'all this. I think I told y'all this, but we're also this is also going to start to be broadcast. I think daily or Friday nights is going to be on a streaming channel called Beespire, and
okay.
so it would be you could so then people could see it on Roku, they could see it on Amazon Fire Stick, um, and all of that.
What's the difference of doing that as opposed to YouTube?
Now that I don't know, except that it's a real channel. Like it's a channel. It's a
People look at YouTube like a channel. I
well,
don't. I just use YouTube on my phone. But I get
yeah.
what you're
That's what
saying.
I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's a
use it
channel.
as a
They have
channel.
movies on that channel. They have
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff on there. So my
Okay.
talk show is too, but um, yeah.
Kind of like how they threw the Breakfast Club on Netflix.
What would happen if they were like, so would you want to do the daily podcast and da 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 da, and then I can't do the recaps no more? Then y'all be mad. You know what? See, remember she used to do the recaps. Now she don't do the recaps. I forgot to
Nah, I
put my
wouldn't be mad.
short.
I'd be like, I know her. I knew her win.
Yep. Yep.
You can't be mad at somebody for evolving,
What it
and
is,
that's like the
can't do it
huh?
all. You can't do it
Yeah,
all.
I would be disappointed, a little disappointed, because I do listen to your
I'm
show
old.
daily.
I can't do it all because I'm old.
Then
Older.
I would work for CVS before I keep doing this, because you know
I'm
what, the
older.
CVS. Because see, here's the thing: the CVS will build your profile,
Hmm.
a lot quicker than you trying to do it on your own.
You done did me
So,
like they did Pop the Balloon when it
what you
moved
could
over
say?
to Netflix.
Oh, it did.
They jacked that show up.
I never watched it.
You ain't never seen Pop the Balloon?
I seen it, but I never watched it. That's like the dating show, right? Like the
Yes.
dating. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yes.
seen it. I just never watched it like all the time. I saw clips of it. Yeah, I saw clips. But yes, no. If I would be happy for you. And
Hmm.
yeah, if you definitely had the CBS gig, I would be happy for you.
I would still have to do the recap.
Well, that's your
I don't
decision.
know how, but see, maybe I would get some permissions where I could do it a little differently. I got ideas about other things I would love to do that I think would be so much fun, but I can't say what it is because people get to stick borrowing.
I understand.
It's another thing I would like to add over here for us to do just for fun.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully you pop out with it one day.
Yeah, I get a chance to. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. But thank you so much for coming up.
Nah problem. It's been nice talking to you as always. Enjoy the
Yeah.
rest of your night.
Tell Mrs. Bar we said hey.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye bye.